So we have a interesting set of articles here from just a little while back about some interesting news. So let's go to the article and read. CluCoin founder pleads guilty to wire fraud in $1.1 million scam. The founder of CluCoin, Austin Michael Taylor, has pleaded guilty to wire fraud in connection with a $1.1 million scam. So Austin Michael Taylor, the founder of CluCoin, a cryptocurrency project marketed for its charitable focus, has pleaded guilty to wire fraud in connection with a $1.1 million scam. Taylor, who managed the operations of CluCoin through his company CLU LLC, admitted to misappropriating investor funds and using them to fuel his gambling addiction. Taylor gambles away investor funds. So Austin Michael Taylor, a 40-year-old from Maryland, leveraged his significant social media following to promote CluCoin, a digital token he created under the guise of a charitable initiative. CluCoin's initial coin offering, ICO, launched in May of 2021, attracted substantial interest from investors enticed by the promise of contributing to a project with a philanthropic mission. Taylor authored a white paper for CluCoin, a common practice in the crypto space. The paper detailed the project's goals and mechanisms and successfully raised significant funds during the ICO. However, instead of channeling these funds into the development of CluCoin or its associated projects, Taylor diverted approximately $1.14 million of investor money to his personal account. Court documents revealed that between May and December of 2022, Taylor used these misappropriated funds to engage in online gambling, primarily at crypto casinos such as Stake.com, where he eventually lost the entire sum. So here's a source of U.S. Attorney's Office, Southern District of Florida. According to court records, Taylor leveraged his sizable social media following to generate interest in a digital token called CLU. Taylor generated interest in CLU's initial coin offering, which is a capital raising event in which an entity offers investors a unique digital token in exchange for a more established cryptocurrency or fiat currency. Taylor created a white paper for CluCoin, which was meant to educate and entice investors to participate in the ICO, which promised to have a charitable focus. After raising investor funds, Taylor successfully launched CluCoin's ICO on May 19, 2021. Taylor then shifted CluCoin's focus to other projects he devised: the minting of non-fungible tokens, NFTs, the development of a computer game, and a metaverse platform. According to court records, Taylor organized and paid for an event called NFT Con into the metaverse, which took place in a hotel in Miami on April 4th and 5th, 2022, to drive interest and investment into CluCoin and related projects. Shortly after the conference in May of 2022, Taylor gained the ability to make withdrawals from the cryptocurrency address he controlled, into which a portion of the CLU investor funds automatically flowed. From May of 22 and continuing through December 22, Taylor sent approximately $1.14 million in investor funds to his personal account at a virtual currency exchange and then used the funds at multiple online casinos where he lost these investor funds to gambling. Taylor's sentencing hearing is scheduled for October 31st at 10 a.m. before the U.S. District Judge Jacqueline Becerra. Taylor faces a maximum statutory sentence of 20 years in prison for the wire fraud conviction. Judge Becerra will determine Taylor's sentence after considering the U.S. sentencing guidelines and other statutory factors. So Taylor's fraudulent activities were not immediately apparent to CluCoin investors. In an attempt to maintain interest in the project, Taylor organized and hosted NFT Con into the metaverse, an event held in Miami, April 2022. This conference was intended to generate further investment in CluCoin and related ventures, including minting NFTs, developing a metaverse-based video game, and other digital projects. Despite these efforts to keep the project afloat, the reality was that Taylor was siphoning off investor funds for personal gain, undermining the trust and financial security of those who had invested in CluCoin. The unraveling of Taylor's scheme came in early 2023 when he publicly confessed to using investor funds for gambling. The admission marked the beginning of CluCoin's end, as Taylor relinquished control of the project to his business associates, effectively abandoning the promises he made to his investors. So legal consequences, up to 20 years in prison. The legal consequences of Austin Michael Taylor's actions culminated on August 15, 2024, when he pleaded guilty to one count of wire fraud in a Florida federal court. The charge carries a maximum sentence of 20 years in prison, and Taylor's sentencing is scheduled for October 31st, 2024, before U.S. District Judge Jacqueline Becerra. In addition to facing prison time, Taylor has agreed to forfeit $1.14 million in ill-gotten gains, which will be used for victim restitution. This case, prosecuted by the U.S. Attorney's Office for the Southern District of Florida, with investigative support from the FBI's Miami and Washington field offices, is a stark reminder of the vulnerabilities within the cryptocurrency market. The court's handling of Taylor's sentencing will likely take into account the U.S. sentencing guidelines and other statutory factors, including Taylor's lack of prior offenses and the severity of his crimes. His legal team may argue for leniency based on his gambling addiction, a common defense in cases involving financial mismanagement. However, the impact of his actions on CluCoin's investors, many of whom believe they were contributing to a charitable cause, will also weigh heavily in the court's final decision. Now, one other article to get through. CluCoin's founder pleads guilty to stealing $1.1 million of investor funds for online gambling. So, Austin Michael Taylor, 40, of Miami, Florida, faces up to 20 years in prison for wire fraud. The founder of Miami-based crypto project CluCoin has pleaded guilty to stealing over $1 million from investors and spending the money at online casinos. According to court documents filed in a Florida court last week, CluCoin's founder, a 40-year-old Austin Michael Taylor of Maryland, admitted to regularly transferring funds earmarked for CluCoin-related projects to his own personal crypto wallets and then transferring them to online crypto casinos. Taylor founded CluCoin in the spring of 2021, marketing the project as his large internet following as a streamer as a way to fund charities. After CluCoin's subsequent ICO that made the project's trading volume and value declines precipitously, according to court documents, prompting Taylor to steer CluCoin away from its original charity focus. Over 2022, while he was managing CluCoin and making promises to investors about its activities, including the purported development of a metaverse-based video game called Zania, his lawyers said Taylor was secretly succumbing to a gambling addiction. In total, he transferred $1.14 million worth of investor funds to online casinos, including Stake.com, his lawyers said. In January 2023, Taylor publicly admitted to using investor funds for online gambling and voluntarily ceding control of the project to his business associates. He pleaded guilty to one count of wire fraud on August 15th. As part of his plea agreement, Taylor agreed to forfeit $1.14 million in ill-gotten gains for victim restitution. Taylor is set to be sentenced by U.S. District Court Judge Jacqueline Becerra of Southern District of Florida on October 31st at 10 a.m. He faces a maximum sentence of 20 years in federal prison. So, with that being said, this is really just the tip of the iceberg, my friends. Just a lot of clowns in the industry. They're everywhere. In Miami, you name it, they're there. And just be careful. And this guy is just par for the course. So there you go, folks. Hopefully you enjoyed this educational video, and I hope you all have a good day. See you again soon.